Morning. We survived the blizzard that we were supposed to get. What happened?
I don't know, it's just wet out there. We didn't get snow though.
Yeah, we were expecting it. Kind of hoping for it. Just to wake up with a whole bunch of snow, but nope. Can't get in. Alright, we're at church. Go get our church off.
You've been up here. You've been up here.
Hey, buddy.
Daddy.
You walking with Grandma Sue? Hi, Dada.
He's checking this place out. See, I see Papa up there standing, but I don't know what he's doing.
He's just talking a bunch.
Yeah.
Grandma Sue's gonna be in the vlog.
Oh, no.
Grandma Sue's one of our dedicated viewers. You got it?
Alright, so what did we just do?
We took my parents to see our new house, and they liked it.
Yes. I was excited because Cheryl will absolutely, and I love this about her, she'll let you know what she's thinking about something, and that's a good thing. And so I was a little nervous to see what she thought, but Mike and Cheryl, my in-laws, totally see the potential of the house like we do. And I mean, that's encouraging to us. So we're very excited, and it's gonna be a good thing, I think. I mean, if everything works out to where we are able to close on the house, I mean, there's always that if, and so if that happens, we'll be bummed, but it just wasn't meant to be. But it's just a really cool thing. We can see a lot of potential with this house. It's perfect for what we need. It's smaller right now to where we can afford it, but at the same time, it's got
where we're living right now.
Yeah, but I mean, even just as a house in general, square footage, it's small, but it's big and open, and it's got an open floor plan and high ceilings, and yeah, and an unfinished basement, which is, you know, still in very good condition. So for now, it'll be perfect for us to live upstairs, and then when we need more room in the future, we can finish out that basement, have a couple extra bedrooms, have another family room. Chris wants an office, and
so I can do my officiating.
So he can officiate something, and so it makes it sound like you want to like do weddings or something.
No, I just want a place to hang up my Back to the Future stuff and my Darth Vader and my guitars and everything. So
if it works out, I think it'll be a really good thing. It's got, you know, 5 acres with it. And so even just little things like I wanted a window above the kitchen sink, because in our last house, as much as we loved our last house, I didn't have that. And so I just wanted that where I could be doing dishes and look out the window, and the view, I mean, is more than I could have ever imagined. I mean, looking out over just like rolling hills, pretty much. You see a couple houses in the distance, but other than that, it's just pretty much hills, and it's so pretty. And so I'm excited to get in there and repair a few things, but also excited to just make it ours, decorate, replace a couple things that need replacing, but mainly just kind of put our personal touches on it, and I think it'll come together pretty well. So, anything to add?
We should get a go-kart.
A what?
A go-kart.
Oh, I thought you said a new car. I was like...
I'm gonna get a go-kart for all the land.
Let's get a riding mower first, and then we'll talk.
I'll just act like that's a go-kart for a while.
And we're home. At my parents' house. I like their driveway.
Brady's house.
Yeah. My brother... My youngest brother is about to graduate college, and he will have an engineering degree and something else, and so he's looking at some jobs out west, and a lot of them encourage you to only apply if you are able to live in a mobile type home, because you'll have to travel from location to location to do these. What kind of engineer? Like an environmental engineer kind of deal? I don't really know. Oh.
I'll take care of him, you talk.
Okay, and so anyway, I don't know if you've seen those tiny houses, the tiny cabins. They're pretty cool, but it wouldn't be practical for us. But he is building a tiny cabin, so mostly him, my dad helped a little bit, but mostly him, spent most of yesterday framing out his tiny cabin on his trailer bed, and so I'll kind of keep you updated on how that's going, but I think it'll be kind of cool. He's got pretty good plans for it, so that's what we are up to. Us buying a house, possibly, him building a house, possibly, and it's rainy and cold, and I don't want to get out in this, so I'm just stalling.
What up? We are on our way to, I got the building almost done. On our way to pick up some pizza because it is Super Bowl Sunday and you do not eat right on Super Bowl Sunday. Katie, who do you got? Seattle, you said?
Seahawks?
Yes.
Yes.
Which color do we like?
Yay, sports! Do the thing! Win the points!
Katie's not too big on sports, so she brought our iPad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, soccer doesn't do a whole lot for me.
It never gets old.
That's my Super Bowl joke every time.
Say something about the World Series. She goes, I don't like football. I gotta go. Okay, so I thought I ordered pizza from one Papa John's place, but it turns out they moved. So it's like 10 miles off the road. I gotta go. So it's game time's in about 39 minutes.
Yeah, okay. This isn't like where we were in Nashville, where if you miss a Papa John's, there's just another one 3 minutes down the road, or Subway, or McDonald's, or... No, things are far apart. We don't even, in our hometown now. Waverly is your hometown now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? If we moved there.
Fort Lewis, Washington's my hometown.
Nope.
Maybe I should like Seattle then.
There's not even a Taco Bell in our hometown. We have to go to the next town over to go to Taco Bell. So that just kind of shows you living in a small town, what it's like.
But they probably have chili cheese burritos, so it makes up for it.
I said maybe.
I thought you said who.
Yeah, I was thinking of.
Let's see. Hey, going out to my parents' house to watch the game. Just picking up some pizza. Yeah, Papa John's used to be here, but now it's not. Freaking red lights. Jeez. What else we got going on? Oh, a few years ago, I think it was New England and Philadelphia playing in the Super Bowl. And a girl from my old church, she said, who's playing in the Super Bowl? So I told her, and she goes, why is New England in it? They're not even from America. So, it's kind of my Super Bowl story to tell every time it rolls around. Mm-hmm. What do you mean,
mm-hmm? I'm just saying.
You sound like...
I was distracted.
Oh, it never gets old. Like a soccer joke about Super Bowl.
Cut it out if you did.
Ah, I got that part though.
I just yawned real big. That's all.
What do you think about this year's halftime entertainment?
I'm excited. Last year's
Katie Hudson.
Was last year when Bruno Mars did it?
Yep.
He did a really good job last year, and so it'll be a lot to live up to, but I do like Katy Perry a lot. So, it'll be good.
Think she'll have anybody, like, secret guest people come out?
Yeah, doesn't she have a couple rappers in her song? Probably that.
Well, I don't know. I just know that in one of her songs, the guy says she'll eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know. Whenever... I'd feel weird throwing a name like Jeffrey Dahmer in a song that I've written. That's just me. Hey, that house that we looked at buying's back that way.
That first house that scared everybody away. I think I'm a dreamer, and I'm pretty sure I'm overly optimistic. There was a house that we looked at before we started looking at houses too seriously that was over here in New Boston, kind of behind the Aldi. And it's just one of those, I mean, most of the houses that are actually in town in Portsmouth or West Portsmouth or surrounding cities are like the 1900s, great big, excuse me, I'm tired. The great big square Victorian, I guess, would you call them Victorian kind of style houses with the great big pillars out front. I mean, just very square, tall ceilings, because they didn't really have anything to do with what?
Yeah, stop at KFC. That's a Lone Max now.
Oh man. You know, they didn't have to worry about electric heat or anything like that, so they made like these huge houses with really high ceilings. And so anyway, for someone who has the money, they would be so cool to buy and redo. And so we kind of thought about it because there was a house for sale for, how much was it? They were asking $26,500, I think. And we just had a thought, you know, how cool it would be to
not
maybe
have a mortgage.
Yeah, not have a mortgage. Maybe not that house, but find a house that we could fix up and pay cash for and not be in debt. But that was just, it would take quite a bit to get that one up and running. So, and plus the street it was on was very, very sketchy. It was kind of cool though, because all of the roads in Portsmouth used to be brick streets, but they have been paved over with blacktop. But Center Street was the street that that one is on, and it never was paved. So the road right outside the front door is still brick, and it's kind of neat. But all of the houses and, you know, apartments, not really apartments, but I think a lot of the houses on that street were rentals, were just very rough, and I'm sure there was some drug activity and all of that. So anyway, we as independent as we tend to be, we decided to, just for a little bit of, because we're near them now, so we're able to kind of get their advice. We invited both sets of parents over one afternoon to see the house that we were looking at, and everybody was scared. So we decided not to get that one. But it's just, I like real estate, and it was fun to look and fun to kind of dream, and we appreciated the realtor, you know, letting us look at it, and we hope that someone buys it who's wanting Portsmouth to be on the up and up, and who can put the money into it. And something.
I thought, yeah, that truck almost rear-ended that car.
Oh, the truck almost rear-ended the car. So anyway, it would be cool if someone's able to put the money into it, but it's not us, so that's why we changed our mind. That was a long story for something that happened miles back, but there you go.
Yeah, the reason why we wanted our parents to go is because, you know, my dad's pretty handy, and Katie's dad built their house, so, you know, they know that kind of stuff, so they can look at it and say, alright, this probably needs fixed, and this probably needs fixed, so you're looking at spending this much money, and, you know, just trying to get a feel of if it's worth it or not. But they weren't too big on it, or they weren't too big on it, and then we found this other house and everybody loved it, so feel good now. Hey, this used to be a really gross Mongolian barbecue. Now it's a rent to own. Hey Katie, that place over there called Mocha Pet, what'd you buy there?
About a Zane.
Bought the Zaner. There's Papa John's. Alright, we are pizzaed and heading to my parents' house. We have 22 minutes and change to get there. Let's see if we can do it legally. Hey, we made it on time. So, I forgot to show that I actually made it, but got the game on. Can only show a second of that, or we'll get in trouble. Eat some pizza. Grab and grab, Dad.
Yeah. Which will have a lot with him and Reagan, and then it's kind of over before.
Watching this game, I'm gonna go ahead and pull New England. So, we're got 12 minutes left in the first, so give an update after a while. Alright, so New England just threw an interception and then
Man, it looks like they just knocked in Philly. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. So, Mom, so you and Katie are both for Seattle?
Yes.
And Dad and I are for New England.
I don't root for cheaters.
How'd they cheat?
Because they took the air out of their balls.
Did you see the explanation for
I don't like their coach.
what?
I just go by first impressions, and I don't like their coach.
Was he rude to you?
No, I just see him on TV. I don't like his looks.
No. Hey, look, it's Danny Trejo with the Partridge Family. Or not the Partridge Family, Brady Bunch.
I want them.
Hey, that's it. You watch with Katy Perry? Alright, so it's tied 14-14. Mom's celebrating the last Seattle touchdown. Alright, now just Katy Perry. What do you think? What do you think about that? You like this song? You take it.
I wonder how much that kind of job will play being a star.
Keep dancing! Woo! Dance, Hudson! Yay!
You're perfect enough for that crap.
Woo woo! Look at him go! Oh man! You're so silly.
Yeah, not looking good. Down by 10. But it's only third quarter still. We'll see how it goes. You ready to walk? You ready to walk? You ready? Trying to get away from him.
That's pretty cool, man.
Come on. Katie. Come here. Almost. Good job, buddy. You ready? Come here. You ready? Come here. Let's just go like this. Not even watching the Super Bowl. I want to see my kid walk. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, good job, buddy.
Central time to 10:30. What's Central?
1 hour behind you. Patriots won. Looks like the loser couch over here.
I said Patriots.
No, I said New England, not Seattle. So there was a big interception at the end of the game, and I cheered real loud, and I scared that little guy. Did I scare you?
He goes. He goes.
My bad.
Are they gonna give it? I wonder if this guy get MVP.
No, he's got 4 touchdowns. Yeah, I do that often, watching football. Cheer real loud and scare my kid. You'll learn to love it. You'll start scaring us when you're cheering.
He's such a happy baby.
Yep. Alright, we're going back after we see Tom Brady win a Corvette. So. I was wrong, he didn't get a Corvette, he got a Colorado, which was really nice. This is where the winners stand. That's where the losers hang out.
You know what?